Look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Nope. It's the Technics 1200s, ain't a damn thing changed. Maybe a little bit. Maybe. Muy poquito. Alright, I know the 1210s, the Black Boys came out maybe 2 years ago, 2019, before the pandemic. These came out earlier this year. When I think of Technics, I think of the silver. So the black came out, I passed on those. You know, who would have ever thought that we'd end up being in the house all that time?
Who'd have thunk it?
But anyhow, for this year, for Father's Day, I was thinking about Father's Day gifts. I know the wife and the kids usually go all out for me on Father's Day, more than my birthday, apparently. But anyhow, put these on my list. Put them on the list. Put them on the list. Put them on the list. I got them.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
At this point, I got a bunch of turntables around the house, but when I think of DJing, when most people think of DJing, they think of the Technics 1200s. As I said, started out with the Gemini, the CDT-05 that had the vinyl emulation and the CD. My first paid party, my first paid gig. I'm out there with the vinyl side, with the needle bumping, boom, 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 boom. And then you get the flutter, the wobble from the bass, the resonance. So in the middle of the party, I'm like, you know, it's throwing me off a little bit. My time was a little off. I'm like, I gotta change this. So I switched to the CD, popped the Serato time signal in, and I was gone. Bam, bam, bam. But from that point on, I never DJ'd out at a party with vinyl turntables. I always did the CD J's. I've had the CDJ 800s, the 1000s. I don't even know how the 1000s became the industry standard from this. Like the Denons were always better. I had the Denon 3500s to 3700s to 3900s. I got I got three 3700s in the basement. And now it's controllers. Now they got the spinning platter controllers. But even that, I had the NS7, the 1, the 2. I didn't get the 3. The Rain 1, got that. I love the spinning platter, although I can't scratch worth a crap. Back to these. I saw them sitting there. I got them home. I opened them. Beautiful, man. The way this look, this classic look, is beautiful. It's not a lot of buttons everywhere. It's just simple. It just works. It has that je ne sais quoi. Oui. It has
what the French call a certain I don't know what.
Parlez-vous français, mi amour, merci, oui, oui, bonbons, and all that good stuff.
Man, it feels nice. The buttons feel nice, tactile. It's just perfect, man. And my only thing, I got used to the high torque. I can do both. But once I start playing with these and start going through looking up what's new about them, I noticed that you can change these to high torque now. You can also change the LED light. You can cut off the 78. You can cut off the reverse. There's a few more options for you to change on these. Another change is the detachable cords. The RCAs are detachable, and the Make 2s, they weren't detachable, but that's the only thing that really mostly ever went wrong with them. You have to replace those cables, or if you want to internally ground them, you change it, or the tone arm. But that's a whole nother thing. I never thought I'd see a brand new Technics again. Like, who'd have thought? Like, the Make 2s last forever.
Forever, forever, ever, forever, ever.
And this is my fourth pair of Technics. I had the Make 2s. I don't know if it's Make or Mark. The second pair I tricked out. I upgraded all the LEDs on it. Put the metal, the face on it, and put all the decals. Made it look real nice, white. I end up selling those too. The last pair of Technics I had, it kind of turned me off from the Technics. Or I guess the crown jewel back then, the M5Gs, everyone loved them, talk about them. They were the greatest thing ever, and I hated them. Well, I can't say I hated them, and it was really one. The other one did it a little bit. One, the pitch used to drift on it, and I bought them used, so, you know, it could have been just something wrong with them, and I didn't have the money or the time, so I didn't keep the M5Gs long, and that was around the time my business was kicking off, so, you know, I have a lot of time to be playing, you know, and I'm still DJing out, making money, but in the house, you know, I had to work on my craft. I had to get my business off the ground. I had to keep doing what makes money. So I took a step back, and then I had the pioneers, the PLX, the 500s came out first. Had those because I still had a lot of albums around, you know, when I'm just chilling in the house, you know, just with company, you know, as a novelty thing, I would break that out and put, you know, a Jay-Z album on, Tribe Called Quest, let it play all the way through. But yeah, that's just it. And I know we got the re-loops, and as I was saying, the Pioneers, the PLXs out there, but something about these, man, there's something about them. It's just something about this, how it look, how classic it is, how refined it is. It's just perfect. Like, some of the pros of having this is, I mean, almost everything. I love it. But with the new ones, the Make 7s, you can change the LED light from red to blue. You can adjust the start and stop torque. So you can go from low torque to high torque. They sound great, clean look, detachable cords, as I said, and they're a little bit lighter. Like, these boys will never leave the house. They're too nice. I don't want to get them scratched up or banged up. Some of the cons, these boys are pricey. $1,000 a piece. Back in the day, like maybe even like 5 years ago, like you get 2 turntables and a mixer for $1,000. Like, come on.
20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140.
The bass isolation, the sound resonance. I don't know if it's these feet now. Like, the feet look kind of different. I don't know if they absorb as much of the vibration, but I feel like there's a little more sound resonance. I don't know if it's a con or not. Like, I'm a hip hop DJ, so I don't need a high pitch. I don't need that 50%, 100%. Usually on any controller or the Denon 3700s, I keep it at 8%. It just works for me. I never go much higher than that. And of course, living in Chicago,
Shut down!
you're gonna have to play, and it matters, not at the club as much, but you gotta play house music.
House music all night long. Say what? House music all night long.
And stepping music. Like all that step in the name of love stuff. Like, you gotta hit those.
Step, side to side, round and round, dip it now.
Those, like, barbecue, cookout, you know, birthday parties, because you gotta go through those extremes. But, you know, I'm a seasoned DJ now, so I just transition through them. I don't need to match the pitch to get them to work. But that's about it, man. I love these boys. I love them, man. It just reminds me, it's just DJing, old school, learning to DJ. This was my inspiration for just working, like to get a pair of these. When I got that first pair, I just loved them. But you know, life happens and you have to transition through equipment. Things break, and you know, rent got to be paid, mortgage got to be paid nowadays. So yeah, that's about it. I love them. I feel like I'm gonna pass these down to my son, man. Trying to get him into anything but that Roblox and Minecraft stuff. Like, you need some hobbies, boy. Alex.
Yeah.
What are you thinking about DJing? You want to learn?
Yeah, a little bit.
You seen me DJ parties?
Yeah.
You enjoy it?
Mm-hmm.
Is it something you want to learn?
Yeah. I think it would be really cool if I was a DJ.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's it, man. I'm enjoying them so far. I really just want to sit them like, I like them sitting out in my office. I like to look at them. It makes me feel good for some reason. Good vibes, as they say now. Or good energy. She's giving me good vibrations. Yeah, so that's it. Thanks for watching.